Now, using the table, we have to explain law of marginal utility. What's the law of marginal utility? So, if you look at the table, we can see as we consume more and more unit of a product, the additional satisfaction that we get is decreasing. So, as Jess consumes more and more scones, if she consumes or he consumes one, marginal utility was 8. When he consumes the second one, the additional satisfaction he gets is decreased to 7. When he consumes the third one, it's decreasing to 3. At fourth one, it's same. However, at fifth one, it's decreasing. So, what's the law of marginal utility? It's a law of diminishing marginal utility. So what does law of diminishing marginal utility state? It states that as we consume more and more of a product, the additional satisfaction that we get will start to decrease. And if we read this one, it says as consumption increases, marginal utility derived from each additional unit will decrease. And to support your answer, you can use the example from the table. So you can say as Jess consumes first unit of scone, the additional satisfaction he get is 8. However, when Jess, we are using from the question, so we're naming Jess and scone. So as Jess consumes another scone, the second scone, the marginal utility has decreased to 7. And when he consumes the third one, it further decreases. So that's where law of diminishing marginal utility sets in. Now this one we can also support with a graph, though this graph doesn't relate to the table, but it shows that as we consume additional unit, our total utility is increasing. However, our marginal utility will keep on decreasing. So that's where law of diminishing marginal utility comes in from. And you can see from here, our total utility will come to a point when our total satisfaction will also start to decrease. And there is a slightly error in this graph. When total utility is at maximum, our marginal utility will be 0. And when total utility starts to decrease, our marginal utility will become negative. So these are some of the information you can use in explaining law of marginal utility.